Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to disable that because I don't want that there. And today I'm going to be showing off the Aegis Eclipse. Um, I will be kind of going over how to kind of use this bad boy, as this ship does have a bit of a learning curve, and it is important to kind of learn if you want to use this ship. Now, I will outright say this. This is probably one of the best money making ships in the game right now. It's about 3.5 million alpha UEC, or around $300 real world cash. I want to say it was about 300 bucks. In fact, I can actually fact check that real quick. Let me just quickly go uh, to the wiki and look it up. I just want to double check to make sure I have the right price. Uh, but yeah, the wrong one. Come on, here we are. Yeah, so its standalone price is $300 on the nose. So I mean, this is pretty a pretty expensive ship, and those that are familiar with aviation might also recognize what this ship is obviously based on. Now, I'll probably in the edit put a picture of it now, but this is based on the B-2 stealth bomber. As you can obviously tell, the only difference in between these ships that isn't, stylistic choices, is actually what kind of bomber. In real life, the B-2 drops like gravity-based bombs, for bombing strategic targets, where the Eclipse fires torpedoes, or yeah. So, before I get into the into doing some HRTs, I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I have going on in my ship, component wise. So I will see you there. Okay, so let's go ahead and show off my build for the Eclipse. Now, this is for this is my personal preference, obviously, um, and this obviously will depend on an individual player. I just now realized that is messed up. Oopsie daisy. Let me go ahead and do that for you. Apologies. I didn't notice that was messed up until now. So, we're gonna go over my build and just show off what this is going to roughly look like, and then I will then show you in game me doing some HRTs and taking out some baddies. So first things first, I took off the guns entirely. The reason why is these Badgers actually significantly impact your your EM and IR. Now, these numbers are not accurate, bear that in mind. So I take them off to lower that EM. Now, I also swap out the Argos 9s for Seeker 9s, because from my experience, these had given me the best results. So just bear that in mind. Now, I leave the shields alone, and there's a reason for that, and I'll get into why that is in the next section, where I'm actually flying around and showing you what to do when during your bombing runs. I swap out the power plant for Slipstream Grade A. I get a couple of snow blinds. I also get the Spectre. Now, I know a lot of people would say, hey, get the Atlas, that's better. But this is actually faster than the Atlas and actually can get you anywhere. Now, it's not a round trip. You obviously will have to refuel, but it's still a pretty good upgrade. Obviously, I don't have any paints, and sadly, in game, I don't have any paints because I actually don't own the Eclipse with real money, only in game money. So, sadly, when it wipes, I will lose it. Anyways, so just to recap, uh, I remove the weapons, buy 3 secret size 9s, keep the veils, buy a slipstream and 2 snowblinds and a specter, all of which can be purchased at Orison. The slipstream, snowblinds, and specter can be purchased at Cousin Crows, and the Seeker 9s can be purchased in the Crusader showroom. So that's all there is to it. And let's go right into the game, I guess. So I will see you there. Okay, I am back. And now we'll go ahead and show off on how to use this bad boy. So first things first, turn off your shields. I don't know why my shields are on. But yeah, turn off your shields as this will lower your EM. And then idle for a little bit until your EM drops below 3,793, because that's your that with the build that I showed you, that should be your IR. Now, the reason why I didn't swap out the shields was I was turning them off, so there's no point. Also, something to mention is that the reason why I took off the guns is also for a secondary reason. It's so that I can actually use countermeasures without weapons giving away my location. So, because, obviously that would be no bueno. That would be bad. Now, you'll be seen about 4 kilometers away from the target. So, you want to shoot around, like, between 5 and 6 kilometers. With the strategy that I'm going to be using, which requires you to be moving at around 300 meters per second. I'm gonna go into missile operator mode to prime my torpedo. Then when I see the enemy ship, I'm gonna go ahead and ping. I don't see any ships at the moment. When I see the enemy ship, when I can actually lock onto him, I'll lock onto him, and then once I'm within that, I'm going to say 5.5 kilometers away, that will be what I'll do. So I now have them in my sights. Clear shot. Push 8 to target the main engines.
Missile lock. Contact.
And then here we go. So 8, 7, 6. Now. They detected me, but the thing is, I can immediately just, pull out. And I should be able to outrun a warden, or maybe not. Looks like that was a whiff. Okay, let's gain some distance. And now I'm off the radar. Oh, nope, that was a hit. And yeah, successful bombing run. So that was just an easy 11K. So let's go ahead and do another HRT. Take out Mr. K9 here. He's also here at Inyela. Looks like he's over at Security Post Opal.
Special delivery.
Okay, that was an EM missile. Nice shot. So, not bad. And yeah, and there's actually a dedicated bomb bay. Now, there is somewhere in the key bindings. Let's go to advanced controls. Make sure I don't crash. Okay, I'm fine. So there should be vehicles, missiles. Um, I'll do that. No. The alt one. That should be fine. So now let's go. Now that I have done that, let's go ahead and just start flying over there. We got my torpedo ready to go. Now, you could click the stealth button here, although it won't actually benefit you in any way. Because all it will do is lower your EM, and that's it. It won't lower your IR. And obviously, you can't lower your cross section because that's the whole of the ship. That's not something you can really change unless you could physically remove parts of the ship. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of how stealth works in this, just because stealth is kind of a very complicated system that isn't really explained in the game, and I honestly don't know how it fully works. I just have a rough idea. All I know is that I'll be seen about 4-ish kilometers away from the target. Now I am kind of hoping for some reclaimers here. I personally like fighting reclaimers because they're big targets that are easy to hit, but also so that I can, also in this case, so that I can actually stop, like pretty far out and watch the torpedo go. Now, of course, the alert shields down thing is going to be constantly in your peripheral, but or not your peripheral, but in your view, which is kind of annoying. I wish you could disable that, but you can't, because it's supposed to tell you, hey, shit's fucked. But does it look like I care? No, it doesn't. I do not care. Now let's go. Oh, I'm glad I pinged. So now the reason why the approach matters at this point and why I'm showing it is just to show you kind of how this is kind of going to be like when doing bounties in this. And of course, if you're doing ERTs, you're going to get, you know, way, way, way more pay. I think those give you about 45k each. Okay. Where's my neutralize thing? Okay, there it is. And it's not a reclaimer. Oh, wait. It is a reclaimer.
Missile lock.
We'll fire at around 9 kilometers away.
Contact.
Or I guess 8. I forgot to target the engines, I think, so it doesn't matter. Was that a kill? No.
Contact. 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 Missile lock. Active. Missile lock.
Sending in another. I do apologize for the blinding exhaust of the light, and it's kind of flashy, so I might put a flashing warning.
Crap.
Oh. They shot it down. That's a problem. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to bug out now.
Contact.
And go to no, not Orson. Olisar. Okay, we'll go to Damer. Let's go out at missile operator mode. They won't be able to see me until now, I guess. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, there. This might be good enough to get out of Dodge here.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Man, I hate that the star map is all messed up. I don't know why it's like that. Wait, hold on. Is it messed up on... Yeah, no, it's messed up on camera as well. I'm not sure why it's like that. It just is. Oh, dear Lord. Blinding light. Lovely.
Quantum travel initiated.
After I take out this reclaimer,
Complete.
I think I'm gonna call it good for this video. Mainly just because I just want to make this short and sweet.
Quantum
I
travel
mean,
initiated.
the reclaimer, it was not unexpected that it was gonna take more than one torpedo. It just sucked that it did. That's not uncommon. I don't know why the reclaimer specifically has a chance of taking up to 2 torps. It just does.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, there's a bonded defender.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I immediately unlock so that he doesn't try to pick a fight. Because, you know,
Landing gear deployed.
that would kind of suck. Though, he probably didn't notice me until around here-ish. because just because I'm super stealthy. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and see what it looks like it landed, of course. Now, one problem about the Eclipse is that if you take too much damage from the loss of a wing, not losing the wing, but taking too much damage from directly because of a loss of a wing, you will actually lose control of the ship. My Moby glass is just all kinds of jacked up. And now it looks fine. What is going on?
Quantum fuel at 100%.
Oh. Just some bad drivers, don't mind that. So now let's just take off.
Landing gear retracted.
What? What happened? I just randomly exploded. What? Well, I guess that's a good place to leave this off. Me dying and losing another one of my armor sets. Meaning I'm probably going to have to go back and do it. Okay, well, regardless, that will be it for today. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.